Alright, welcome everyone to Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness. I don't know anything about Nancy Drew because I was a Hardy boy. JK. I don't remember reading any mystery novels. I'm sure I did. I'm pretty sure we had like the complete Hardy Boy series, so more than likely I actually did read some of those. But, oh yeah, definitely read the Boxcar Children, and, the Lemony Snicket guy. Series of Unfortunate Events, I read those too. Oh, those aren't really a mystery. That's like a completely different thing. I read some books when I was a kid. Anyways, I'm not really familiar with Nancy Drew, as far as I can remember. So we're going in this pretty, like blind to all the side characters. Everybody's new. I think there used to be some joke somebody would tell me that I didn't think was very funny about, Nancy Drew having a partner, like a Watson kind of partner or whatever, and they always went for ice cream. I don't remember the joke because it was not funny. But I do remember that I think she has like a sidekick. Like Murder, She Wrote, but she's a kid. Alright. Let's go with that. Let's, do detailed task list. Here, I'm amateur. I don't know, like I literally don't know what I'm getting into. Let's go with amateur sleuth. See how this goes. I hope the game runs. I thought they were having fun. Maybe they are having fun. And then the ship crashed. This missed. Whoa, Nancy.
Phew,
was trying to read
made
that.
It to town. Whew, it's freezing out
That's
here.
okay, Blucky. You can go back and pause the video.
Hi there. Are you Miss Silva?
Finally, she arrives. I think I'm half made of ice at this point. So, you're Nancy, huh? I'm Dagny. I'm part of the ship restoration team, the one who called you in. You can call me Boss Lady if you want. Or my queen. Or Dagny, whatevs.
Let's go with Dagny for now.
Let's go with my
and
queen.
Work our way up to the big stuff. Can I help?
Yes. Find my missing, skeeving, backstabbing business partner, Magnus.
I'm sensing you're a little stressed out about this.
Ugh. I'm so mad I've been an inch away from setting this town on fire.
On fire? Are you okay?
What?
Oh, just the fire comment. I thought...
Metaphors, Nancy. Keep up with me here.
Keep up with me.
Right now I'm focused on this town, Skibrot. There's this ship in town that was being rebuilt. Real old, 18th century. I offered to sponsor the rebuilding project to get the ship floating again. Mostly because I'm super nice and cool like that. But also because there's a rumor about a treasure on board worth millions.
Whoa.
Magnus, the man in charge of the project, and my business partner promised we'd find it and split the earnings.
But he's gone missing now?
Yep. And left me looking like a fool.
When did he vanish?
When did he vanish?
He disappeared sometime before our ship crashed into the harbor. They say he must have fallen in the water, but the guy sails for a living. You know what sailors don't do? Drown.
It doesn't prove... Okay, hold on. What narrative are we taking? It doesn't prove he disappeared on his own.
That doesn't prove he disappeared on his own.
After enough time in the biz, a girl knows when she's being backstabbed. If he did find the treasure, I need you to track down Magnus and make him play fair.
And if I find the treasure, I'll find Magnus.
Yes. The key to finding the treasure is learning about that ship.
So everything's interconnected. Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Can I take a look at the ship?
Technically, yes.
Awesome. How do I get on board?
By not being me, apparently. Elizabeth controls the ship, and she hates my guts. She removed the gangway to my ship that I paid for.
Did she give you a reason?
Oh, something about her family line and ancient blood feuds and murders and, normal boring stuff. Talk to Soren, the festival organizer. He'll make sure she lets you on.
What do the people in town think about Magnus'
What do people in
disappearance?
town
She
think
says
about
anyway.
Magnus's disappearance?
They're all like, ooh, the ocean is super dangerous in the winter, and ooh, hypothermia and blah, blah, blah. Icelander stuff.
But without a body, you're still convinced he faked his death.
Yep. Which apparently doesn't take a lot of work in Iceland.
I wonder how Magnus Carlsen is doing.
How'd you meet Magnus?
I heard about the rumor of the treasure through my connections. Then I approached him. He's a hard guy to pin down, that Magnus. Turns out he's been looking for the treasure for years. I just happened to come in at an opportune moment.
What would Magnus do with the treasure?
Desperately wants to buy his own ship. He's a ship guy. Ship guys are like that.
So the ship he helped rebuild isn't his?
We funded it, but it's town property.
Goodbye.
Stay warm.
Alright, good conversation. Alright.
I have a space bubble. You're violating it.
Alright. Phone? Ned? Hey, Ned.
You've reached Ned Dickerson. Unless you're a telemarketer or my older sister, in which case you've reached no one, because this number doesn't exist. For everyone else, leave a message.
Hello, Ned. You owe me $20. I could really use that $20. Alright, see ya. How do I get out of this? My diary. Agnes says the key to finding Magnus is finding the lost treasure. Alright, we're looking for a treasure. How do we get out of this? Rogue the Bat. Close enough. Join Nancy's Army of the Dead. How do I... Oh. Okay, hold on.
I have a space bubble.
Sorry.
You're violating it.
Sorry. I didn't even mean to click. This music reminds me of 1999. The year. Yo, hello, Sarah.
The gangway's missing. There's no way on board.
Jump up. Wrong game? No, Rogue the Bat. Rouge the Bat is Sonic Adventure 2. Wait, yes. 1? She was in 1, right? No, she was in 2.
Looks like this dinghy's in good shape. I wonder who owns it.
I don't know, but it's mine now.
The motor's busted. Can't take it anywhere like this.
Dude, the Station Square announcer. Now departing for Mystic Park. Starting to think I should probably pull up a guide. We've got to get ourselves acquainted with town.
No keys. Guess I can't just take them.
we the bad guy? We're just taking stuff? Ah, yes, keys. I'll just get up on this thing and go. Experience the magic of Skibidi's Ice Caves. Completely unsupervised at the breakneck speeds. Rent a snowmobile from Snowmo Corp today. Gas not included. Safety equipment not included. Map not included. Snowmobiles are designed as heavy machinery and extreme caution is advised. Potential hazards include sudden changing weather conditions, minor energy, moderate energy, major energy, minor death, major death, reindeer collision, tree collision, collision with non-tree or reindeer-like objects, general frustration with the snowmobile controls, wolf attack, regret over life choices and or everlasting ennui. Please observe the proper safety protocols at all times. True. Let's see if we can rent something from Skibidi boat. Skip brought. Hello.
Hi there. I'm looking for Soren.
You must be Nancy. I'm Soren, the organizer of the Ancestors Festival. I run the Culture Center here in Skiprot.
Nice to meet you. Can you help me get onto the ship?
Ah, the Herlikide. Is Elizabeth not manning the gangway?
The gangway's missing, unfortunately.
Oh, dear.
Make our own.
Well, that's highly unusual. I'll take care of it straight away for you. Elizabeth is a rose, truly. But she does have thorns.
What do you think happened to Magnus?
I admit I haven't the faintest idea. That man's mind is a hive of mysteries, an enigma, an impenetrable den.
So you two never really talked?
An understatement. Why, the man hardly spoke 10 words to me the entire time I knew him. I do hope he's all right, though. If he were to turn up, say, less than alive, it would spell bad news for me. I'm already disliked, and it would only show the others how easy it is to make someone disappear.
Sus.
What is this place?
This is my battle station. The place where I endeavor to fight my way through the thickest mysteries of Icelandic history. Here, confusing ancient shipwrecks and obscure writings from millennia past are converted into knowledge and truth. Also, I have swords.
I like this guy.
So, you're a historian, archaeologist?
A bit of both. I dabble. I spent some years at Harvard pursuing my doctorate in Viking history before returning to Skiprot for research. I'm one of the only few to ever travel in this town. Everyone here should try it sometime. Really shakes up the old bag of prejudices.
I guess that explains why you don't have much of an accent.
Oh, quite.
Do you have anything which might help with my investigation?
If I'm not in town, I'm always locked up in here. I do have some very nice pamphlets, though. The Pamphlet Lovers Journal rated them a 9-star out of 10. I put them together myself. Here's one for your troubles.
Ooh,
Wow,
complimentary
it's hard
gift
to turn
wrap?
down an award-winning pamphlet. I'll see if I can make use of this.
Award winning. Hey sailors, did you know every year in Iceland roughly 0.8 out of every 100,000 citizens die of drowning? Approximately 2.6 people per year. Because modern science has not made it possible to save 0.6 of a person from drowning, caution while out on the seas can be the most important factor in saving a life. Let's see. Know your motor. Proper voltage must be flowing to jumpstart a broken motor. As a handy guide, remember these standard recommended voltages. 16, 9, 19, 13. Am I going to need a spreadsheet for this? Utilahook. Hook for every lifestyle. Scraping barnacles. Easy pancake flipping. Threatening political disasters. Buy yours today.
Thanks, Soren.
Finally, easy pancake flipping. From all the pancakes that Ben's been trying to shove in here this week. When I'm a waffle person.
Tell me about your research.
Sharp things. Ceremonial sharp things. Wedding spears. Funeral spears. New baby celebration daggers. Birthday axes. Congrats bows. Turns out, Vikings have a lot of weapons for every occasion. Nothing says I love you like a new murder tool. Most of these can be found on shipwrecks or near burial sites. Luckily, there are no lack of those in these parts, so I've got plenty of work to do. Old Gudrun over there is my favorite of all. She's a replica, not an original. I use her to knock icicles off the roof.
Bye-bye.
Well, on with it.
Man, I could use some swords. Ceremonial daggers and such. Learn to speak like a sailor aboard a tall ship. Touch to begin.
I need to match each sail to its name.
What? Jib? Foresail. Mainsail. Red sail. You know what? Hold on. Alright, we don't need to do this. How do I get out of here? Let's see here. Whoa. 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 I'm dead. Let's see. Sextant, navigational instrument, which allows sailors to determine latitude and longitude by measuring celestial bodies relative to the higher horizon. Mariner's Astrolabe, used to determine latitude of ship at sea by measuring the height of the sun or Polaris above the horizon. Sunstone, legendary navigational tool the Vikings used to determine the position of the sun on overcast days. Cut from Iceland spar, calcite crystal's optical properties act similarly to a polarizing filter. Fishing reel, reel from a fishboat fish crew, circa late 19th century. Cargo lantern, original lanterns from the Hergeg's cargo hold. Sundial, antique sundial from the personal belongings of Captain Lawrence. Ship bell, official deck bell of the Hergeg's. These are all interesting things. None of these are interesting things.
Could you finish setting up the knots display?
No.
You just need to match the images to the knot they create. I do it myself, but I don't have the time.
Sure, leave it to me.
This one we actually do have to do. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Step 1. Step 2. Step 2.5. Gonna match them to the row, and then we'll figure out where they go from there. Um. Okay. Hmm.
Perfect. Soren should be happy about this.
Perfect. Ordered Herdeber.
Gunpowder. Looks like someone wrote a note for themselves.
Mmm. Ew.
Wow, I'd hate to be on the chopping end of one of those blades.
Hey, maybe. Unless. Yeah, these local ice caverns are the product of centuries of geothermal heat passing through thick glacier ice. Wow, that is. These are all very interesting. Lucky, feel free to pause the video and read what they say. Let's see. Sing off. Better check in. Youth beginner traditional shanty competition. Ooh. Beginners may use the How to Read Music pamphlet during their performance. All other competitors are not allowed to bring any item on stage during their performance. Remember this. Ooh, karaoke singers will receive no prior knowledge of their song prior to appearing on stage. It means it's a brand new song they've never heard before, right? Imagine doing karaoke and it's just like...
Only one signature? Ouch. Well, maybe I should sign.
Wait, hold up. Corrupt business doers Magnus and Dangy to ruin all that's good about... Oh my god. I'm not signing away whatever. Here's the magic. Ice caves. Ooh,
Everything
gift shop?
in the gift shop is available for purchase.
Including this bear?
I can't afford that.
Oh.
Maybe if I save a little more. Maybe if I save a little more.
Whoa.
I can't afford that.
Why is everything so expensive? Ooh.
Maybe if I save a little more.
Alright, hold up.
Maybe if I save a little more.
Trying to rotate.
Looks like you're out of cash.
Man. How did I even get here with no money? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I pulled up a guide a minute ago. So we're gonna go back to the beginning and follow the guide. I had to find a different guide because this one sucks. Because this guy giving like commentary on literally everything. Dude, okay, hold on. Alright, I'm looking for fish cleaning station. Could be anywhere. Are you a fish cleaning station? No. You're a forklift. Is this fish cleaning station? Okay, here we go. Yo! Guess what I just got? You know how many pancakes I can flip now? Got me a pancake flipper, that's right. Chaos. Skibidi Commerce meeting. Town hall meeting erupted into discourse when local fishermen caused a scene of what he calls a threat to core Icelandic values. Alright, but not today. Ooh, wait. Oh, here we go. Witnesses report that council member Soren denied Toonson's request to present his petition, at which point Toonson threw a bottle at him. He's totally off his rocker, Bergeson told the Skipbroad anchor after the meeting was disbanded. He's clinging to the past out of sheer emotional attachment. That's how they all are here. They're terrified of the change. In a perfect world, sure, the festival would always stay the same, but ticket sales are a constant struggle for us. My job is to take into consideration, at which point Bergeson was forced to duck as Tennyson threw a second bottle at him. You see, he shrieked. See what I'm dealing with here? Bottles for days. Alright, this is, we turn around. This is where Nancy's staying. Yo, sleep near? How many legs has he got? Not the same as in Final Fantasy 2. Throw a shoe. Alright, we don't need to be here right now, but this is where Nancy Drew is sleeping. When it's time to sleep. How do I... There we go.
If this section of the original ship was removed, then maybe others were too.
Old Scatola. Its original crow's nest was removed from the Herbider prior to the start of her restoration 2 years ago. Styled in the fashion typical Dutch East Indian ships from the period, the name Herbider means glory in Dutch. It has been preserved for future generations to admire and enjoy. One day I'll learn how to pronounce pretty much anything. And I will be unstoppable. Oh no, the images are all broken for the puzzles when for the guide I'm using. I'll have to actually figure them out myself. Alright, gangway should be up after we did. Okay, yeah. GameFAQs ASCII art wouldn't have broken. If only.
Hey!
Hey.
Who let you on board? If you're here for the festival, it's cancelled.
I didn't mean to intrude. I'd just like to have a look around, if that's okay. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a visitor.
I know you're a tourist. We're a town of 300.
I'm not a tourist. I'm here to investigate. Thanks for setting up that gangway for me, by the way.
The gangway was meant for Soren. I didn't know he planned to let strangers on board. Are you with that snake of a woman?
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
If you're after just the gold, I want nothing to do with you. Leave.
Wait, I'm not after any treasure. I just want to help find Magnus.
Magnus?
Look, I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. Maybe I should start over. My name's Nancy. It's really nice to meet you.
I'm Elizabeth. I run a Misty Skip pub in town. What do you want with Magnus?
Oh, good. So you know him?
That's a question, isn't it? I thought I knew him. Maybe I was wrong.
Seems like quite the mysterious guy.
Ooh, sounds like quite the mysterious guy.
It doesn't matter. I want nothing to do with him now. Or you.
Oh.
What do you think happened to Magnus? The current rumor is that he fell overboard.
Do I think he is drowned? Is that what you're asking?
He might have.
I certainly hope so. Some people think he ran off with some old treasure. It may be a coincidence. It may not.
Dagny doesn't think it was a coincidence at all.
So, you've been talking to the others.
Just a bit here and there.
Even if the treasure were real, Magnus wouldn't be able to find it. He's completely oblivious. To the world. To everything. The man lives in a cabin in the mountains. Too lofty to concern himself with human affairs.
Same.
Hey, Elizabeth, may I borrow a snowmobile key?
Depends. Are you going to steal it?
Not this time. I think I'd have trouble fitting it into my carry-on luggage.
Here's the key. We have tourists take them every year. I'm watching you.
Watching me?
Always use the provided seatbelt. Snow looks soft until you land head first.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
Bye. Bay now. Turn around. This is preparing me for Mist. Alright, we got some sketch pieces and 86. Don't forget 86. You guys got that? Write it down. And around. Look at the view of town. 86 and a tree. If you climb the crow's nest 11 times, you will get an award. Ah. Dude, an Aurora Borealis? Oh, that's a lighthouse. This reminds me of that time in Siberia. I'm on the wrong side of the boat. Wait, nope, that was it. Trying to get a look at the... Yes, there we go.
This definitely looks like the original helm. Someone made off with some of the decorations, though.
Hmm. Captain's log.
Only Dagny and Magnus have radio keys, apparently.
Here it is, one more time for you, Dagny. Mass from tallest to shortest. Ah, this is how you solve the... the other thing that I don't have a picture for. Turn the wheel. Whee!
This radio looks new, but the key's missing.
Examine the chair. Notice. Ooh. And examine the chair. Look at the charts. All right, wonderful. Is this Wind Waker? No, this is that section in The Longest Journey where not Kate Walker, where April Ryan is on a boat. King's Quest 6. This is the beginning of King's Quest 6.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
You know, looking around. Every Ys game starts off with a boat. I have to get into the captain's quarters, but I don't know where that is. I don't know anything about boats. Oh wait, I see. This is not the captain's quarters. Maybe this is the captain's quarters. Sure. Barrels?
Looks like Dagny's been doing a little sleuthing of her own. Is that a password?
Minky go. Type of whale. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Spiegel. Let's see here. Well, the festival went downright horribly. I'm still scrambling to pick up the pieces. In light of recent events, the town's like a pressure cooker. Even Soren's starting to act weird. Keeping my luggage in his office for now, but that might have to change. I've changed my phone password to Scuttlebutt to throw him off in case he gets a little nosy. Saw Gunnar with this old thing. Won't let me get a look. Appears to be using it as a tea coaster. Typical Gunnar. Maybe he's part of something else. Update. Gunnar has taken to calling me... something. Looked it up. It's type of whale. Can't wait to get out of this town. Alright, Scuttlebutt. Everybody remember that. Here we go. Scuttlebutt 86. Looking for a picture of a dog. Oh.
They look really happy.
Alright, everybody memorize this. New truck. Alright, got it memorized. Because all the images are broken in this guide. Shelving.
I think I need to get all the wooden sections pressed down.
Is this the opposite of what I wanted? Got an egg. Can I play again? I got a different thing. Dear Elizabeth, hi, miss you. Somebody. Magnus, the entire point of the exercise is to communicate. That means long letters. I only get to see you once a week these days. Better make it count. Remember what we talked about? This is good for us. Who is this? Haba ba 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 ba. Adababa. Fine, we can get a tree. No decorations. Never decorations. What was his name? Magnus? Magnus is, man, a few words. Magnus, where's your sense of holiday cheer? Ah, yes, horses. Anyways.
Magnus seems pretty insistent over this long spiel thing.
I need the long spiel. Searching for clues. Look at all this stuff. What are you? Locator. Each row column find diagonal contains exactly 2 of each toy. Both dogs. Ponies. Alright, somebody remember. Get that memorized. You're probably right. There's another desk. Oh, this desk.
Wow, an antique desk, and it's in pristine condition. Time to break it open. I need to
break
figure
it
out
open.
the rules being used in each row here.
What is this? Wait. I was gonna say, is this Sudoku? But then it's like a weird amount. Maybe this is Battleship. Fill in the 3 squares to complete the sequence used in each of the rows. The number 86 was carved into the mass. Agni said that the key to finding the treasure is learning about the ship. 86. Well, the image for this is broken, so okay, this is Sudoku. This is the world's worst Sudoku. And wait, I'm so confused. Something adds up to 9. 4 and 2 is 6 and 3 is 9. 5 and 3. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus... There's already a 1, that's 9. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, wait, 4, 5, 6, 3, 1. Wait, what? Hold on. Alright, hold on. This is one. This is right, but it needs to be not. Oh, wait. Each column should have 3 light, 3 light, and 4 dark squares. There we go. Man. Read the diary. Today my head feels worse than ever. I have not slept in 3 days. Can't stop thinking about the ship. Toomey and I have moved on board, into the captain's quarters. Elizabeth finds it strange, me living amongst the ruins of a dead crew. Can't blame her. Dead crew? Last night I saw a shadow moving on the ship's deck, just out of light's reach. I've started keeping Toomey with me for safety. Is Toomey the dog? Night though. What if the treasure isn't on board at all? What if it's somewhere else entirely? This winter is darker than ever. Feels like it may never end. Lawrence, nothing is a coincidence. He meant for this treasure to be found. I'm getting closer, and the more I uncover, the more scared I am to say anything. As someone is following in my tracks, even ever so slightly out of sight. Found my journal open on my desk this morning. I always lock it away, and last week I thought I heard someone outside my cabin, out in the snow. When I peeked out, no one was there. I'm not imagining this, it's real, I swear it is. There's no one I can trust, not even Dagny, not even Elizabeth. The town has their cute tourist story, but I know the truth. Searching for these pieces has been the thread connecting the seams of my life. On the first one I was a boy, a small button, clearly old and carved, with no sense of its belonging. Never told Elizabeth about any of it. Every weekend, my private clients ask me to chart a new course for some new tourist destination. I always want to go to the same 4 dive spots, the same 6 beachside bars, the same 3 ports. While I sail, I think of the treasure, and I think of Elizabeth. I think of the life she deserves. I can't give her my life. Constantly being at sea, constantly on the clock. Something has to change. This treasure is the way out. Pabby's funeral was today. Afterwards, I went to the ship and worked. I know there is an answer buried in Lawrence's breadcrumbs. It's right in front of me. Elizabeth stayed beside me all day, long into the evening. She didn't argue with me, just reached out for my hand. I wish I could tell her about the footlocker and the items within it. I didn't know they were her family's when I found them, I suppose. That's not an excuse for continuing to keep them, is it? Someday I'm going to make things right with her. I just hope that when that happens, she can forgive me. At the funeral, my uncle reminded me that my father used to call me Little Thrond, after the famous, moody sailor of my childhood sagas. It is written that Thrond's heart was ever false. Perhaps I, too, am a liar at my core. I miss him so much.
Sounds like he's gone through some troubled times lately. Is this a code?
Man, so many codes and puzzles. I didn't know this game was basically Myst, with actual characters. Close figuring out the lock in my quarters. The combination is tied back to the tidal sounding depth charts, where when the locator compass is placed correctly on the chart, 4 numbers will be visible in the locator's holes. These 4 numbers will open the lock when entered in increasing order. I have half of the locator now. Tracing some faint marking at the top of the main mast revealed the total sum of all 4 numbers visible in the location's holes. That means I still need to find at least 2 numbers to be able to locate the correct place to put the locator. 1 number is hidden in Lawrence's antique map on the wall. I only need break this code to see which letters to pen. My search continues for a second number in the other half of the locator. Time is running out.
I bet Magnus was in the middle of solving this. Looks like one of these words is scrambled within each row and column.
Oh my god. Alright, hold up. Alright, hold up. First it was Sudoku. Word search. Oh, I see. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm missing Hauser, but I'm not really sure where it is. Don't see fourth column. What? Oh, I have to solve the whole thing. Okay, I understand. I found a second guide that does have pictures, but it doesn't have all the pictures. Alright, here we go. I found another one. Why solve the puzzle? I can just do that.
Okay, looks complete.
Okay.
What can I use this for?
What can I use this for? Mm-hmm.
So, Dagny's trying to keep a low profile. I
Who is
wonder if
it?
that's why she called me instead of going to the police about Magnus.
International bear smuggling ring. What? Is this the writer? Who is this person? Seriously, who leaked this? I've been running your mouth. I realize it's going to take a lot of dough to make this disappear. Big treasure to be found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lighthouse key. Puzzle master. I didn't do anything. Let's see here.
An old keyless lock. The trick is to enter a combination from the smallest number to the largest.
I heard about that earlier. Ooh, pens. Yo, pens. Y'all sleep in a bed like this? I mean, I kind of like the closed bed, like where you just like hide in the darkness. Somebody that slept in a lot of like closets, hotel closets, back in my convention days. I liked the closed bed area. Yo, is this the rug? Yeah, block out everything. Light, air, people, noise.
Okay, time to place some pins.
Okay. Place the pens according to the notebook's code. Letters revealed were E. Where are my pens? Oh, wait. E. V. F. W. M. S. R. E. C. U. J.
This is one of the sounding numbers
14.
Magnus was looking for.
14. Alright, we no longer need 86 because we use that, so we can forget that number. The new number to remember is 14. $14 on a tree. I don't remember all the other things we're supposed to remember. Alright, I think we did everything in here that matters. Scuttlebutt. We need to remember Scuttlebutt. That was the other thing. Does anybody find ships spooky? Anybody spooked right now? Bum 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 bum. Was this flashlight? Ew,
It
flashlight.
won't turn on. Missing batteries, I think.
Unpowered flashlight. I don't think we can go to these other two mystery doors. They remain a mystery eternally. What the heck? Is this Pachinko?
So, you've come back.
Is there anything more you haven't told me about Magnus?
No. Guess you'll have to leave now.
Elizabeth, I'm trying my hardest to find Magnus, but I have to admit I can't do it without you. I need your help, Elizabeth. I need to know what you know.
He is quiet, thoughtful, keenly obsessive. First over his dog, then over his writing, then over me, then over the ship.
Why would someone like him be hunting for gold in the first place?
He has certain intentions with the treasure.
Which were...
A boat of his own. He desperately wants to leave town, leave Eastland.
I thought he was a captain already.
Oh, he is. But for wealthy people, private clients. Never his own boat, never his own destination. He dreams of living like the old captains, sailing wherever the wind takes him.
I see. So the treasure would allow him to fulfill that dream.
Here, have this. Monk
Is that her
left it at my
dream?
place. After we broke up, he called me looking for it. But I hid it. It looks like it might be the key to open some kind of box. But I've never seen any box like that before. I don't know why I kept it for myself. Maybe I wanted to see whatever it was he saw in this hunk of
He's an
driftwood.
doll after all. I knew it. Kirky was right. Lines continue across the gap. Interesting. Numbers appear to show the... Wait. Numbers appear to show the number of touching sections which have been filled. Can't
Thanks,
read that
Elizabeth.
part.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this mess. So, what's behind the mystery door?
Just an old broom closet?
Can I see?
No.
Ah, not even a hint?
Go away.
Wow, thank you. Mystery door here. Room closet, but I can see in the window. Oh my god, Edith. Hold on. Where's my cat? I've never heard my cat make that noise, but I've definitely heard other cats make that noise. Bad cat.
I'll need to find something to help translate these first.
I had a note, I thought. Not this one. Not this one. Or this one. This one. I forgot everybody's name. Agni, the girl we started the game talking to.
I didn't think it was possible to be this cold.
Can't you go inside?
I keep asking people to fix this broken heater so I can watch over my ship. You know what Gunnar told me? Freeze for all I care. He is the worst human being.
Maybe I can help you out with that heater then.
Do you know how to do machine things?
Machine
I've picked up
things.
a few things.
I don't care what they say. You're okay, Nancy Drew. Sorry, can't talk, need heat, teeth freezing into tiny icicles.
How do I fix the heater?
The pub's around the corner. You could always go inside.
Or you could fix the heater. Gee, I wonder which of us will cave first. So we're gonna do this middle management style. That is, you do the work and I supervise. Each of those circuit pieces will attach anywhere on this board, but there are special numbers you've got to watch out for. Covered numbers
this
add together to
Minesweeper?
give that piece a total value. If you can use all 5 pieces to hit all 5 target values, the heater will be fixed.
You know, I'm actually not sure that's how electricity works.
Oh yeah? Okay. Where'd you get your PhD in electricitology again?
Electricitology. Infinity Nikki. Bad news, everyone. Might have to actually solve this puzzle myself. Is pinball gonna be the next Windows game? I hope our next game, our next puzzle is pinball. Alright, hold up.
If you know this much, why haven't you tried to fix it yet?
Hey, if I had to do all the hard thinking around here, you'd be out of a job.
So, where'd you come from?
The United States?
Hey, me too. Where in the U.S.?
South-ish.
I'd just like to get to know you a little.
I went to school, and then I had a job, and then I was married, and then I wasn't. And now I have another job involving definitely legal treasure hunting activities. That's me.
Are you like this with everyone?
Anyone who isn't paying me. If you want to write me a check, I can tell you a sad backstory and we both can pretend it's real.
Sorry, I left my checkbook at the lodge.
Maybe next time then. I mean, are you an open book with every stranger who crosses your path?
Well, no. I guess I don't like to talk about myself much either.
What's your jam? Witness protection program? Arch nemesis?
None of those. I guess it's that I meet so many interesting people, I just feel ordinary by comparison.
Nah, everyone's normal to themselves. People think my job is all glam and adrenaline, but that all got boring years ago. Now it's just 9 to 5 headache involving lots of diplomacy and occasional gunfire. But you, a gal your age working as a sleuth? All on your own? That's admirable.
Thanks. I guess this is my normal. I'm a pretty lucky girl.
Anyways, it's probably for the best that you stay quiet. Don't talk to strangers, kiddo. It's worked out for me.
I think Dagny might be my new favorite person of all time. Also, I like everyone but Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew is like the most boring of everyone. Everyone else is great.
That
I
was
do
the
wish this was
strangest
more
wiring
VA and
cable
less
I've ever
puzzle
seen.
solving, though.
But I think the heat's on.
Toasty. Feels just like home. By the by, have you been up to Magnus's cabin yet?
He has a cabin? Up in the hills?
Elizabeth keeps a key in her bag. Talk about refusing to let go. But there's no way she'd ever give it to you.
So, I'll need to find a way to get her off that deck.
If I were you, I'd get a little sneaky about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long were you working on the ship project?
About 2 years. On and off a bit. Magnus supervised the rebuild. I provided the cash.
Well, that's a long time to hang around in Iceland. Have you been in Skipbrot all that time?
Ha! No. I think the locals would have offed me by now if that were the case. I don't like to stay in one place for too long.
Why's that?
If you stay in one place, people start to need you and feel things about you and all that icky, weird stuff. I'm not really the having friends type.
I'd like to think you and I are on friendly terms.
What is this? Are we gonna hold hands and sing campfire songs now? Get
Yes.
lost, Drew. Find my gold.
I love her.
I found a radio on board, but I need a key to turn it on. Can I borrow yours?
Here you go.
Wow, free key.
Hey, that was easy. Now, how do I operate the thing?
I don't know. I don't have radio experience. I have business experience.
Figures. Well, thanks anyway. Bye-bye.
Stay warm.
Thank you. Oh God. It's time. Let's see here. Know the phrase, the cut of your jib. So I'm pretty sure B is jib. It's not, it was A. A is jib. E is foresail. Ooh, I had this one right. Brit sail. That's all this guide shows. Oh, I found another one. H. Main royal sail. O. F. Ooh. I guess these are stay sails. I have heard the word mizzenmast. Man, I'm learning all kinds of things. There's so many sails. This one's not even like connected to anything. Crazy. Whoa. Aft for port. Parts of the ship. Mm-hmm. Everyone that played Final Fantasy XIV knows aft and fore. Alright, y'all got all this memorized? Learn to speak like a sailor. Oh, the sea bus. There's some boss fight where you have to learn some of these words because that's the name of their moves. Starboard and larboard. I'm sorry. Was that a real statement? I see. Let's see here. Talk to this guy again.
Hi.
Hey, I like this guy too. He's pretty funny.
What's your relationship like with Elizabeth?
Presently quite poor. She won't allow certain, members of the restoration team to access their work.
You mean Dagny?
Yes, but overall, she's quite a peach, that one. The only one who's ever shown me kindness. Truly a shame about her and Magnus, though.
Her and Magnus?
The force of their romantic split rocked the local mountains to their very core. I wonder if he's checked his voicemail since.
Talk to you later.
Bye now.
Alright, good combo. Hold on. Who's everybody's favorite character so far? Ooh, Kirk Hugh, it's your time to shine. Ah, you missed it. Never mind. Okay. It had me doing a bunch of stuff that we already did here. Did it earlier. Earlier. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
It's out of gas. No dice.
Hmm.
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 Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Did I see Registon a minute ago? Registon, how many legs does this guy have? Hmm. 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 Customize your gear. Whoa. Ew, are we gonna get to take part in the music singing contest? Use your sheet music. Tin on a comb. Bump on the cylinder. Me how to read sheet music. Perfect.
I should try to get some sleep while I'm here.
Good rest, everyone. Restored my HP. Iceland. We actually save. Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. Gotta sleep until it's low tide. Also, if you sleep 14 times, then you get an achievement.
Good day.
Hi there. I'm investigating a recent disappearance. My name's Nancy Drew.
Speak up, girl.
My name's Nancy Drew.
Louder!
I said my name's Nancy Drew.
Mind your ship, flag, and temper. Looks like we got a real angry one here. Name's Gunnar, but you can call me Gunnar. The skip is my home.
This guy.
Oh.
Do you know Magnus?
Did you know Magnus?
Sure did. Never liked him.
Did something happen between you two?
No, I don't like anyone. I don't think I like you. I'm still gumming it over.
So I take it you weren't friends.
Gunnar doesn't need friends. Already have 2, mug and chair.
This guy.
Did Magnus ever say anything about the treasure?
I might have.
Don't remember?
No, I have a very good memory. Go away.
I'm sorry, but he could be in danger. I need your help.
Don't care. Don't want trouble.
Did you attend the festival this year?
Yes. Embarrassing.
For you?
No, everyone else. The scrambling around for hidden treasure? Embarrassing. When I was all young, we fought over things like longest fish and shiniest boat. Not gold. Ever since that Thorn took over the festival running, it's been straight to the bottom with it.
And are we going back and signing the petition?
I heard you've had problems with the festival the last couple of years. Care to talk about that?
Wait, is this the guy that threw the
festival
bottle?
is not what it once was. I'll
Two
return
bottles?
things to the old ways, no matter how many buckets of hot tar I have to dump. Some of the harbor boats still have holes in their bottoms.
I see. Did you have a plan like that for this year, too?
Elizabeth said no more trouble or she kicks me out of the skip. I only pay with an angry sheep.
What does that mean?
Means I do it, but I don't like it.
Hmm.
Are you a sailor?
Was long ago. I gave up the sea for good, and I'll never sail again.
You still look like a sailor to me.
What does a sailor look like?
It's a certain quality. I can't quite place it.
Worn? Broken? Bitter? The sea chewed me up and spat me back out, and I lost everything in her waves. You are too delicate. I bet you'd not last 1 minute against some of the gales I've sailed.
I'm finding that these days I'm surprisingly hard to kill.
Well, we'll see about that, detective, won't we?
Uh-oh.
I hate the water. Hate the smell of it, the sound of it, won't ever return.
Yeah, was that a threat?
So, about your fingers.
My lucky tree?
Is that what you call them?
Sure is. It's a long story. Now, there I was, out in the pitch black of night, with no sign of shore and only my fishing spear. Then suddenly, I saw a shadow. It was a mighty squid, the greatest hunter of them all. Few men have lived to see it and tell the tale. So I
Kraken.
pulled out my spear, just a little too fast, mind you.
And that's how you lost your fingers?
Of course not! I threw the spear right overboard and I hauled that fellow into my net. Took all my weight just to keep him from wriggling free, but his strength proved too much for me. He gnashed his giant beak and, well, I was done for.
So the squid took your fingers.
No! Right as I thought I was dead, a massive shark leapt out of the waves and ate the squid. It was the sleeper shark, a solid 6 meters long with 4 rows of teeth. He bit my arm and pulled me under as I gasped for my last breath.
So it was a shark then?
No! I managed to punch him in the nose. You ever fight a shark? You know how to punch him in the nose? He let me go. I swam like a merman and made it back to shore. 3 months later, I was in a wood shop accident. Lopped my fingers clean off.
At least it makes for a great story.
I'm sorry. What?
How do you know Elizabeth?
I've known her since she was a negative pre-glimmer in her puppy's eye. Always had the local boys terrified, that one. She knows what she wants and heads for it straight as an arrow. Young men, not so good with a woman like that.
Ah.
I can see how she might be intimidating, but her heart's in the right place.
Aye, but right now, she wants revenge on Magnus, angrier than a bull seal on a full moon. Still, she lets me sleep and eat here, so that's worth something.
Did you know about her and Magnus?
We all did, my Fisker.
From the sound of things, it didn't end very well, unfortunately.
Magnus is good with waves, bad with women. No skills to speak of. He is, how do you say it? A runner. He runs.
Ouch. I'm glad he's not here to
Ouch.
hear that.
I was bitten by a shark once. Now I can only speak the truth.
Oh, I didn't know that was a side effect of shark bites.
It is a curse I bear with pride.
Man, this guy.
Have you met Dagny?
Who?
She's the woman involved with the Hirlichai's restoration. Brown
Hirlichais.
hair, about yay high.
Ah, a tough little mink of a woman. Not bad in my book.
Did you see her the day of the ship crash?
Yeah, she was there, but I paid no attention to the mink.
Later.
Ugh. Alright, this guy's second place. Not as good as Dagny. But he's pretty high up there for me. Let's see. Employees only. I'm an employee. Gonna need that.
Help in the pub while I watch the ship. Can you serve customers tonight?
Wouldn't need the help if you'd leave the blasted ship alone for a night.
I need to stay on board. That means you need to pull your weight for once.
I won't leave my chair for no tourist. If they want a drink, they can use the tap themselves. Their hands ain't broken. Can't you leave well enough alone and come back to the skip, girl? The ship isn't going anywhere. It's crashed.
I have something I still need to do. Of course you'd be selfish about helping me. Just like always.
Are you hiding something now, girl? Something you're keeping from old Gunnar?
Ugh! Fine! Sit there in that stupid chair for all I care. There'll be no service at the Misty Skip tonight. Happy now?
Well then. Mm-hmm. Got a button? Ew. Collectibles? Just like in Emerald City?
I probably shouldn't be back there.
You know, I'm going to be spending all my time at the ship over the festival weekend. As a reminder, here are the rules in my absence. All mugs and dishes must be cleaned. Customers must be served promptly, yes, even if they are tourists. No calling customers weak-spined ninny faces. No challenging customers to fights. Yes, this includes arm wrestling, as discussed. All fish must be cleaned at the cleaning station outside, not in the middle of the bar. No bellowing. Me 10 years ago, challenging everyone to arm wrestling. I arm wrestled a robot once, and I made it doubt its own existence. And ever since then, I would challenge everyone to arm wrestling. Close at the machine on the bar counter. Bar counter. Counter. Oh, here we go. Learn Icelandic and earn Roner. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Why does nobody want to... Alright. Anybody here speak Icelandic? Here we go. Yeah. Alright, I found a fourth guide. All the answers in it. Nice. We need, 600. Are we getting paid to Duolingo? Yes. Need 600 Kronor. Of course, we could also just sit here and play this for like 5 hours and have enough money to buy out the gift shop. R is hair. Rain. Nice. Blah, 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 blah. What is that letter? It's a B and a P combined. Bootlegger. Guessing his leg. Congratulations. All right. Good work, everyone. As
This is so neat. I wish I could play these.
me too. Not what I'm looking for. Question mark? It says there's the thing I can pick up. There's like a notebook sticking out of the couch. I don't see a notebook. Dude, wait. Endless Night, Endless Tunes, Ancestors Festival lineup, Elizabeth and the Landlubbers present a night of Icelandic classics. B. York. Get it? B. York. All right. Know your instruments. Cello, lyre, langspiel, viola, gigya, harp. Got it memorized?
The year was 1783 when Lucky Fissures opened and vomited fire and smoke onto the land. Thousands perished immediately into the madness, and the sky grew dark and even foreign lands were covered. We called those times the mist hardships, and in that darkness, the people of Skipbrot struggled to survive. One night, a ship came crashing into harbor. It was the Herlikai. Captain Lawrence and his crew were rescued and taken in.
Spent all our money on the animation. I'm out of money. We gotta go play the Swedish thing again. Let's see. Oh wait. What's his name was obsessed with the Langspiel, right? Magnus? Wanted the Langspiel, which is this thing. It's me, it's you, or the Langspiel. It's either me or the Langspiel.
It's subtle, but I see some differences in the halves of this pattern.
Remember when we used to play, like, find the stuff? All those, like, find the things games that Jimmy made me play. Oh. This is also not right. There we go. Remember we used to play Clue? I remember 100 Cats. Yeah, 100 dogs, cats, frogs, bananas. There's like 3D Find the Monkeys or something. Lizards. I don't remember what it was. Jellyfish? Might have been jellyfish. What is this? Carved a star. Oh, man. Yeah, we gotta go back and earn money. I gotta actually watch the thing. Alright, here we go. Animals? Rabbit. Chicken. Spider. Sure, all of you wish I would try to pronounce these words. Not happening. Quest 64. Clue song is really good. That Clue song played at the beginning of this game. Dude, this one's a trick. Because the answer sheet doesn't have bear. But it does have polar bear. Oh wait, I did find bear, never mind. Whale. Horse. Hamster. Nice. Fox. One of my favorite animals. What's everybody's favorite animal? Slime is not an animal. Curcue. Object and places. This is not on the cheat sheet. We're gonna guess. Jacket, computer, clock, airport. Dang. Hotel. School. Rum. That word. Nice. Backpack. Bill. Burger. Perfect. Yeesh. Slime really an animal? They talk. Are humans animals? Oro. It's gotta be a hat. This has gotta be supermarket. Ooh, wait. Stormacore looks more like supermarket. These, I don't understand. Oh. 420. Alright. Animals. Alright, we got this. We got cheat sheet for this one. Conglo. Spider. Monkey. Oppie is monkey and Icelandic. First. Is this Donkey Kong? What? Ah. Bird. Yo, hello. Alright, I have no idea how much money we have, but hopefully it's enough to watch the video. Alright, part 2.
Once ashore, Lawrence explained that he carried with him a mountain of golden treasure. He promised to share it along with his ship's food supplies in exchange for shelter until winter's end. That winter was darker than ever. No stars shone, and soon even the supplies on the Herlikheid ran thin. But even in the middle of that hardship, love bloomed. For Lawrence had fallen in
yes,
love
love blooming on the
with
battlefield.
The daughter of the town's founding family. Soon, Lawrence and Alva were wed, and soon after that, the marriage bore a baby girl. Eventually, the poisoned water drew away from the shores, and the fish returned to Skipbrot. Thanks to Lawrence, many more people had survived than the neighboring towns. The townspeople wanted to rebuild their home. They needed money, and fast. They needed the treasure Lawrence had promised them.
Uh-oh.
But Lawrence explained that he would need to sail somewhere else in order to retrieve his promised treasure. The townspeople called Lawrence a liar. They accused him of trying to escape with his new wife and child. They grew angrier and angrier. Soon, a fight had broken out. When the dust cleared, the townspeople looked in horror at what they had done. Alva was no longer breathing. The townspeople carried the heavily injured Lawrence into the inn, intending to banish him once he had recovered from his wounds. But he too passed away, leaving only a diary for his young daughter. That daughter eventually grew, married, and bore a daughter of her own, and so on. Today, Elizabeth is the only remaining descendant of the original Captain Lawrence. But the fabled treasure Lawrence spoke of was never found.
Whoa, what a sad story.
Wait, so did Magnus only fall for what's her name so he could get the treasure to have his own boat. I knew it. It says there's a thing here. Well, I hope it's not important. Hello, Seawalker? So I gotta buy some batteries. Alright, we gotta do some more, I don't know how much money I have. How much money have I got? 870. Here, we'll play again. Give me... No, give me animals. People? Alright, that'll work. Okay. Run. Yeah, I would have thought this was grandma. And like this was girl. I'm sorry, I'm doing it right now. Ahead of the game. This in the book? Did this happen in the book? Nancy Drew spent 10 hours learning Icelandic at the bar. Alright, I hope we have enough money for batteries. Also hope we have everything we need, because I don't see this object they say was here. Here's this game, 2024. I made that up. How do I leave? Where's the exit? How did I even get here? Whoa. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Nan, are you still on your way?
Hey, Ned. No, I'm already here.
Oh, good. How close are you?
Getting closer all the time. I feel like I'm definitely near to a breakthrough.
Oh, cool. I can't wait.
It's hard to get people to talk, though.
Get people to talk?
Yes, I've managed to narrow down that the treasure is related to the ship somehow, but beyond that, I haven't figured out the specifics.
Nancy, what are you talking about? Are you on a case right now?
Uh-oh.
Of course, I'm in Iceland.
Nancy, do you know what today is?
Sunday?
It's
Oh my god.
our anniversary today.
It's
We
Sunday.
had reservations for dinner, remember? I called to see if you were on your way to the restaurant, but I guess not.
Oh no.
Oh no, I have an addiction to solving cases. I'm so sorry. Ned, I have an addiction. I can't help but solve mysteries.
Oh, Ned, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
Well, yeah, you being in Iceland and all, I figured. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You tend to get a little focused on cases. But, wow, Iceland, of all places.
You think I'm too focused?
You think I'm too focused? What?
Nancy, solving cases is really important to you, and I totally understand that. It's our anniversary. Maybe today would have been a nice break from that, you know? Listen, have fun, sleuth it up. Admittedly, I'm bummed, but I'll live. Maybe you can snag me an anniversary souvenir.
Oh, you're the best, Ned. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
In the meantime, I'll just fill the hole in my heart with football and this pint of cookie Kringle ice cream. There's a game on tonight I really wanted to watch with Bert, so maybe it's cosmic fate. Anyways, if you're in Iceland, it must be a pretty interesting case.
It is. Lost treasure, a missing captain, and a town with a pile of secrets.
Sounds like the usual fare in Nancy world. Remember, you can give me a call anytime you want. Hint, hint, and wait for it. Stay cool.
Oh boy, that was just the worst.
Hey, you stood me up. Pretty sure I get a free pass on puns for eternity. Also, I've been at this restaurant for a while and the waiter's glaring at me. I think I should get out of here.
Bye, Ned. I'll give you a call soon.
Bye.
What was that noise when it closed the phone call? Man. Nancy Drew. We haven't we should call him back.
Ned Nickerson, at your service.
It's me.
Whoa, you actually called.
Hey, don't sound so surprised.
No, it's a good thing. Trust me, I'm happy. Bert's over and we're just watching the game. Hey, tell Nancy I say hi. Bert says hi.
Hi, Bert. Hope you two are having fun.
Did she say hi back? Yes,
3 seconds.
He also says hi. How's she doing? I haven't seen her in forever. Bert wants to know how you're... okay, wait. What am I, a megaphone? This is girlfriend-boyfriend chat time, dude. Whew. Now then, how's it going? What'd you want to talk about?
Everyone in this town hates me.
Everyone in this town hates me.
Come on, Nancy. I'm sure they don't hate you.
Well, they hate the questions I'm asking, that's for sure.
Nah, look at it this way. You know those shows on the Nature Channel about animal behavior?
Sure.
There's this awesome new one called Bear vs. Wasp. Bert and I are totally hooked. Spoiler alert, the bears win. But one of the coolest things you see is the pre-bear wasp behavior. Wasps have to lay their eggs inside moth larvae, so they're all fighting like crazy over the best larva they can find. They're killing each other right and left. And then suddenly a bear comes along and wham! Just takes a chunk out of their hive. And suddenly the wasps don't care about the larvae anymore. They're all about this crazy bear invader. They unite against the bear. Because a wasp fighting another wasp is an individualized threat. But a bear fighting a wasp is a threat to the entire hive's safety. You know what I mean?
I think you just compared me to a bear.
A really cute bear.
Thanks.
What I mean is, in a small town, the Hive has a set order. Anything which might disrupt that order is a bigger enemy than any internal arguments. So it's not you, and it's not your fault. They're just acting on instinct.
For some weird reason, that actually makes me feel better. Thanks, Ned.
Ah, yes. Good job. Good job there, Ned. The time of day never changes here.
The time of day never changes here. It's dark even in the middle of the day. We're very far north.
Wow, can you see the Aurora Borealis?
It's out right now.
I wish I were there with you.
Me too. It's beautiful here, Ned. Beautiful, but dark and slightly menacing.
My favorite kind of vacation spot.
What's Bert doing over there?
I didn't tell you? Bert's my new roommate.
Doesn't Bert already have a roommate? What happened?
Oh, man. His roommate started getting really into buying eggs.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No, I mean fertilized eggs. Like for chicken breeding. Have you ever seen a dorm room full of chickens?
You know, I really can't say I have.
It's a life experience, let me tell you. Anyways, the rooster calls at dawn got to be a little much. Bert's a bit noise sensitive, you know, and he decided to move out. We have a vacancy in our house, so he's living at my pad now. We also apparently have a new pet chicken.
Yeah, but just one.
Yeah, just one. I put a hard limit on that.
It sounds like fun. What's the chicken's name?
We're still debating on it. He's a feisty one. Got any suggestions?
Something silly.
Something silly?
Nancy said silly.
He kind of looks like a Jimmy to me.
You can't call a chicken Jimmy. That's my coach's name. It'd be weird.
Too late. He's a Jimmy.
Okay.
He's a Jimmy.
We'll call it a work in progress.
Hey, I like that name.
What a silly name.
That's how Bert and I started living together, to make a long story short.
About the guy who went missing.
Is he Icelandic?
Yes, his name is Magnus, and he's one of the people who's been looking for the treasure.
So, did he get kidnapped or disappear on his own?
That's the million-dollar question. What I do know, he's been piecing this mystery together for years now, longer than anyone else.
Well, if you follow his tracks, they'll probably lead you to him either way. If you pay extra attention to any clues that came from Magnus, they might spell something out.
L.
So, you asked for a souvenir.
All right, I did, didn't I? I'm not totally sure what an Icelandic souvenir is, honestly.
Right now, I'm thinking...
Something silly. Something touristy.
something touristy.
Like that kanji keychain you got me from Japan? Or that coconut thing from the Bahamas?
You loved your coconut milkshake stirrer.
That one time I had a milkshake to stir? That was awesome. I'm not
That
sure where
one
it is
time.
now, though. Probably under my bed somewhere. Anyway, that sounds neat. I'm always up for a surprise. Speaking of surprises, I have something for you, too. I guess it should have been a tip-off.
He's pregnant.
You'd forgotten about the anniversary when you didn't go rummaging through my closet for your gift.
I did that?
You don't remember? 2 years ago? And the year before that, I had to put it in my dad's wall safe, and you still cracked the code? I swear, you're like a human bloodhound or
She
something.
has an addiction.
Sorry, I'm not really good with surprises. Are you going to tell me what it is this time?
Nope. In fact, this one didn't even need a safe. Guess you'll have to wait and see.
Oh man, he's pregnant. Alright, anyways. This seems like a good place to stop. I guess, maybe. Is it a chicken? Maybe. Didn't even need a safe. Anyways, yeah, that's been Nancy Drew so far. We call her boyfriend every screen. I don't really know how. I mean, I went into this with the wrong mindset because I also was thinking it was probably a little bit more visual novel and less like random puzzles. So I'm not hype about the puzzles because it was kind of thrown out of left field for me. I don't know anything about any of the Nancy Drew games, so this has been an experience. But the dialogue is the dialogue's been really good. The story segments are good. I like the story thus far, and I like all the characters, especially this one right here. I forgot her name. Dagra.
Yeah?
Yeah. Her.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Ned is probably a hardy boy, maybe. Maybe. Bert also a hardy boy? I don't know. Anyways, our inventory has just as many things in it as Runaway, so I'm a little worried about that. I think these things with the eye icon on them are for puzzles, maybe. And then we got some collectibles. Anyways, so that's gonna be the end of Nancy Drew for today's journey. Of Nancy Drew journey.